Hello to all of you. It is yet another Showdown Esports show match today. We've got a best of 5 2v2 wingman show match for all of you. Hope you are doing very well. And let us know what you've been up to. And we're about to get into these matches very, very shortly. Please do stay tuned. We had a lot of exciting games yesterday. And obviously we had Kevin Dad versus Mega and Mayo. And obviously Mega and Mayo did take that. They absolutely swept them. And obviously we did have the other match as well, where it was Piff and his teammate as well, Wu-Tang, I believe, also did manage to win that game, taking for both series of the day in terms of Mega and Mayo winning for their match, and then obviously Wu-Tang and Piff. So well done to them as well. Obviously swept both of the games, but today we've got a match for you, a very good caliber match, I must say. High caliber match. We got a fair few decent Counter-Strike players competing in the Wingman. So obviously is best of 5. And this is week 8 of the Showdown Esports Wingman Brawl. So make sure you guys get some hype in the chat. We can't wait to see all of you once again. And we are just literally about to get into some matches very, very shortly. And we'll just get a little reminder of what's happening today. So if anyone who is just joining, it is a best of 5 show match today. So whoever does win 3 games first in the best of 12 round, I believe it up to 12 rounds it does go to. And then obviously if both teams are right neck to neck, then it will go to that match point where they have to win by 2 points. But hope you are doing well. We do need to play a little video. We are going to show you a little video of the highlights. And let's have a little deep dive into what actually happened in these last few weeks, if not days. In just a few moments. But yeah, regardless, let us know what you've been up to today. And hope you all have been having a very good day, because we are looking forward to some very, very exciting games. Can't wait for it, honestly. And just a couple more moments while it is. In case you are just joining, though, and you like a bit of Wingman, let us know, is that your favourite mode or something else your favourite mode? Because, to be honest, I haven't played a lot of CS myself, but it is a very exciting to watch. It's very exciting to witness all the exciting plays happening. Obviously, in that game yesterday, I mean, it literally, some of the rounds came wide to, I mean, there was some of the players that were clutching up in 1v2 situations, and they're throwing their smoke bombs and diffusing their bombs. They're doing everything. So it's really good to look forward to what's going to be happening today. But I believe we are going to be showing some sort of highlight of the recent events that has been occurring. Just a couple of technical difficulties at the time. But in case you are in the chat, let us know you're here. And I believe we are going to a quick break just while we've resolved the issues.
Our second competitor is Ev, also known as Evan. Our third and final competitor is Piff, aka Jamie.
I don't get stuck in the box. Feel like I've been through a lot, holding it down like it's tied to a rock. Everybody all talk, they ain't walking that walk. Learned it all on my own. Everything's self-taught. Headshot with the stainless. Blow their mind that they brainless. Dreams of being on stages. Damn, this shit's outrageous. I can see all of the changes. Everything coming in phases. Last year I was nameless. This year I'm finna be famous. I've been doing my own thing. Doing good in my own lane. Started wearing my own name. But it ain't on the gold chain. Saying things that they won't say. Making moves that they can't play. Half of these rappers got no soul. Probably sold it on eBay. Turning this shit to a brand. It was a part of the plan. No one knew who I was. Now they know who I am. Gotta get straight to the business. Building it up like it's Tetris. They say that I'm something to witness. Dropping these rhymes and they vicious. Going in when it's game time. Y'all been stuck on the sideline. Every day I've been rising up. See you niggas on decline. Blowing up like a landmine. Your career need a lifeline. Work ethic ain't like mine. Pray to God start seeing signs. Trying to pull up in the I-8. You wanna ride but it's too late. Showing me love but it's all fake. Deep inside know it's all hate. I can never finish my state.
Now, let's check out the scoreboard. And as you can see, a massive congratulations are in order to Piff, also known as Jamie, for absolutely blowing the competition out of the water and really showing all the other Face It Level 3s out there that
And welcome back once again. We are right back into the Showdown Esports Wingman Brawl, where we got a few very fierce competitors, obviously fighting for that show match win today. We will be getting into that match very, very shortly. In case you have just joined and you want to witness some exciting CS2, maybe you got some snacks, maybe you're having a little bit of chill for a bit, then now is the time to do it, because we are right into the match. And already, Krill has gone down in the practice stage. Luckily, it's only practice, though. A bit of warm-up right now. And we do have AJ and Wu-Tang playing against Galaxy and Krill. Let's get right into this first round, though. Best of 5. Let's get some hype going in the chat. Oh, Krill's down already. Now Galaxy trying to fight. But no, he's down. And Wu-Tang, obviously, we saw him yesterday, and he was a very strong player. Obviously, sort of in the shadow of Piff at times. But regardless, he is defusing the bomb here, showing what he's made of. And does get that first round in there. They're winning. All right, let's get to this next round. Round 1, obviously proven to be a strong start, but maybe just warming up for Galaxy and Krill here. Wait and see. Anti-terrorists pushing up, throwing off their smokes. Krill's already down again. And they're already down again, and what a start here for AJ and his co-teammate. But can Krill and Galaxy warm up to the point of getting some of these rounds? Because right now, this is not what they're looking for. They can definitely get away with maybe a couple of rounds, but if it does continue in this sort of direction, it might not be so good for them. But Krill on his own now. He's got a clutch and he's got one, but can he get the second one? It's AJ v Krill. Can they do it? And Krill just at the end with almost negligible health somehow finds a round back. 2-1. And prepping for this 4th phase now. See what can happen. And as it stands, a few grenades let off there. And already Galaxy down again. And at the start, it seemed like Krill, that it was occurring for him. But now Galaxy seems to be the one. But again, we're in this same situation of Anton or AJ versus Krill. But Krill obviously at a disadvantage here. What can he do with it? AJ here, obviously. Anti-terrorist, he is in the upper hand right now. He does need to defuse that bomb, though. It does seem that Krill in the surplus of cash right now, but can he utilize it? And he can't, and AJ finding his footing. And we do go into round 5 with it being 3-1 in the anti-terrorist favor. Not long now until we do have a switch over, but does seem that we are serving a fairly close match in these first few rounds. And let us know in the chat who you think is going to win, but what a good start there for the terrorist. But Krill almost taken out there. He might just get taken out. Indeed, he does. Now it is Galaxy versus Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang probably predicted to win here, but he can do it. And Galaxy finds his way around. And now that just got one step closer. Love to see it. And it's been a very close match. Probably one of the closest matches we've seen in the last couple of days. We love to see it. But only one team can win this. Let's see what both teams can do here. Obviously, does seem like terrorists are very rich in that ammo, and it does prove to have worked for them. And what a clean sweep that match. Bomb has been planted. All tied up, though. Let's see what can happen here. Now it is very tied up. Make sure you guys watch along for this show match, because it's proven to be a very, very exhilarating one. Bit of smoke there. Opponents just trying to visualize where to position themselves. And 2-1 right now. Obviously, Galaxy, he struggled at the start, but then right now he seems to be clutching more, but he cannot clutch now. And now it's the anti-terrorists who find their way around. And 4-3, obviously, had a little bit of a choke for a couple rounds, but then they're showing that they're not letting go of this almighty lead that they do acquire. Now throws that smoke. Trying to go around here and on B site. Trying to capture the A, and it's a 1v1 now. I haven't really seen this combination of attack now between Wu-Tang and Krill. Let's see what can happen. Can Krill do it? Get that tied up, and no, he can't. And Wu-Tang proven to be quite strong, just like he did yesterday, carrying that momentum on his shoulders. And in case you are just joining, make sure you stick around for this 2v2 Wingman Brawl show match hosted by Showdown Esports, because we've got a lot of entertainment for you. 5-3. We do have a switch over. Obviously, slowly does it. Won't make too much sound. A few shots fired here. A few missed shots here and there, but kind of missed his shooting range there. Ended up shooting the poles a little bit rather than the player. It did not seem to work in their favor. 6-3. And now it is the terrorists who are finding a more gracious lead. But can they hold it? They obviously lost their lead a bit earlier, but do they have the momentum now is the big question. See Wu-Tang there, keeping that momentum. 7-3 now, and almost pushing up match point. Only a couple away now. Krill and Galaxy will need to find a way to be able to get a comeback here. Obviously, only one series down if they do lose this. Best of 5, of course, so do still have more chances, but they will definitely want to win that, which they don't. And Wu-Tang, yet again, this guy is trying to really earn his MVP spot of the series. It's only the first map, though. I believe we are on match point. Or just about to be. Regardless, but Krill and Galaxy just got to hold out. Can they do it? Shot there. What a clean shot there by the Krill goat. Can he get Wu-Tang? Obviously, Wu-Tang one shot straight back. Oh, it's going to be a brawl, and Wu-Tang again. He can't keep getting away with this. And he just seems to keep doing it. But can Wu-Tang carry this momentum in the second series? We'll have to wait and see. But just a few moments while we do get into this next round of the series. Obviously, the first game of the series did end up being in the terrorist favor, or I should say Wu-Tang and Yappa. But have to wait and see, though. It could go any way at this point. Very close series in this show match for Showdown Esports today. But yeah, let us know in the chat. What are you thinking of this series? Do you think it's going to be a clean sweep again? Or do you think for the first time we could witness a much more closer, more sinister match? But as I do say, we will be about to get into the next game of the series. Of course, we can't wait to see who can do it. But regardless, Showdown Esports, it's been a lot of weeks coming of these showdown matches. Or these showdown matches. And yeah, we're almost to a close. But before we do finish, we got to witness some absolutely exhilarating, some exciting, some monstrous gameplay. Because we know when they're getting those one shots, when they're not hesitating, a lot of these players who have been competing have a very high skill ceiling. And we do love to see what occurs. And just a couple more moments while we do get into that next game. I believe you guys probably will be waiting. I'm definitely waiting, and we can't wait for it. I know I keep saying that, but we've got to anticipate this in a very exciting manner. And then also, people in the chat, do you play CS much? Or do you not play CS? Or are you just watching here because maybe you know someone in the match? Maybe you want something to do? Maybe you want a bit of entertainment? But regardless, we're all here together, we're all united, and we're here to witness or play the absolute amazing game of CS2. But that being said, I think we are getting into Game 2 just very shortly. But yeah, as we do say, it's been a very nice day as well, and nice and ready for CS2, of course. We can't wait to see this next match. From what we can see so far, does look like Wu-Tang and AJ showing to be one of the more stronger teams that we have witnessed overall. But Wu-Tang, he will be one to watch for this series as we do get into this next round. It does seem that we're in Krill's POV right now. We'll be starting off as the anti-terrorists. And the match commences. Let's get right into it. Let's know who you think is going to win. But what a shot there already. Wu-Tang is out. Now let's see what AJ can do with Galaxy. And Galaxy taken out. And AJ now doing the job for him. And planting that bomb. It is first round for them. Obviously, AJ, I haven't seen a lot of him compared to Wu-Tang. But he's definitely showing that he's not here to be carried, not here to be messed about with. There's a 1v2 already, and AJ seems to have gone down now. Wu-Tang do it for his teammate now. Can they subtract? Or can they do both things for each other? But no, they can't. Krill finds his way now. 1-1. Subsidizing these plays here. And as it does stand, a much closer match once again. And what I meant to say was trading carries, because obviously AJ did it in the first round, and then obviously Wu-Tang almost did it, but he couldn't quite do it there. Almost gets a shot there. It's going to be a very close brawl there, but who's going to do it? No hesitation here. Very close match. And Wu-Tang just found a way, but can he clutch up now in this 1v1? He's almost negligible on health yet again. It can't get much closer to this. Can he kill him in time? I don't think he can. Can he do it? I don't think he can. He's hiding too much. He needs to kill him. I don't think that's what he's doing. Gets a shot there, and he does it. And takes him out. And kicks him down while he's already down. And he does defuse that bomb. 2-1 now. What a series we have so far. Obviously, it's a long way to fight yet for the anti-terrorists. But they are down, but not out. Krill and Galaxus fighting for this legendary Princess Cinderella. However you want to say it, comeback. Let's get right into this next round. 1 minute 20 on the clock. Anti-terrorists do need to defuse that bomb. Make sure share about to everyone, because we can see as many people as possible witnessing this almighty insane match. What a shot there. And it's going to be a 1v1 again now. And straight out, and AJ and counter-terrorists, they were warming up, it seems, that first round that we did have when Wu-Tang and AJ did take it. But now the other 2v2 duo of Krill and Galaxus, they've warmed up now, and now they are looking for their first win of this best of 5 show match hosted by Showdown Esports. But already does look like Galaxy's down, and Krill's on his own here. 400 health. Obviously, we know Wu-Tang is a very nasty player when he wants to be. But Krill chilling, but in one shot, just gone there. And Terrorists out of nowhere finish him off in style. And continues this close match. Was not giving up without a fight there. Keeping it nice and close. And here we go. Continuing this match. And they're already down. And no, with a blink of an eye, both players down. Wasn't even close. And we're all tied up. Wow. What a series we have so far. But yeah, let us know in the chat. Who do you think is going to be winning this? Do you think Team Woot or Team Krill? Based on what you're seeing. Put hashtags in the chat. Because right now, obviously, Krill and Galaxy, they had a good start, but maybe a couple of blips there. But we saw that in the first series with Wu-Tang and AJ. Obviously, they went 3-1 up, and then they went 3-3. And then they ended up just absolutely sweeping them after that. So you never know, but obviously a 1v2 here. It looks like Krill and Galaxy looking to find their way back with a round. And can they do it? It's 4-3. They did manage to find that round. Of course they did. It does seem that Galaxy and AJ really utilising their money right now. Trying to conserve it. Just a little bit of pondering around here and there. Controlling their sort of part of the base. But regardless, Terrace do make a comeback and 4-4 right now. Really going to the wire. We do love to see all of this occurring. But who do we think is going to win is the question. And once again, shout out to people in the chat who have been competing before. I believe we do have Piff, who did win yesterday, in the chat as well. Hello to you. And hello to Monty as well. But wow, Wu-Tang does get the win there. Clutching up once again. I think the problem with Wu-Tang and AJ sometimes, that their consistency does sometimes fall, but when they do fall, it's not often that they fault. As it does seem that Krill and Galaxy, from what we know, they have not been competing for long today. They've been fairly fresh on there, just sort of jumped on from what we know. So yeah, probably still in the sort of warming up phase. But yeah, once again, if you are in chat, do let us know who thinks going to win. Team Wu-Tang or Team Krill. 6-4 as it stands. And it does seem that on this changeover, team of Woot AJ did seem to favour this sort of anti-terrorist side of things. What a headshot there. Do love to see it. One player down already. Wu-Tang needs to clutch up 1v2 here. And what a match there indeed. Wu-Tang 1v2 there. It just takes both players out. I don't know what happened there, but wow, what a series we do have there. 7-4 as it is. 1 minute 25 left. And here we go. It's a 1v1 again. AJ Galaxy still holding out. And what a shot there. And now it's AJ in the brawl of things. Let's see what they can do in this next one. 8-4, and it does seem that they have run away with it in these last few rounds. Very close here. Krill taken away, and what a second game we do have there. Obviously a little bit closer than that first round that we did have, but into game 2, we did have a very exciting match, a few here and there, but when Wu-Tang and AJ are really competing and they are really trying their best and they're having a good round or good day, however you want to say it, they do prove to just be able to snipe them. And almost, like, some of those rounds, it was almost instant, to be honest. Not much sort of hesitation at all. Straight focus, and that's what they want to be doing. Especially as a CS player, you really want to be looking at that opponent, knowing their space on the map, knowing positioning, and obviously knowing what utilities to use and what weapons to use, obviously, at the right time. And both these teams are very experienced, but it does seem that it's coming off on the team of Wu-Tang and AJ today. In case you are cheering Team Wu-Tang or Team Krill, do let us know who you think is going to win. In case you play CS2 and you're interested in getting in for the fun, do let us know. We've got our own Discord as well. Make sure you do follow Showdown Esports on the Instagram, Showdown CS2, in case you want to have any sort of highlights that you do want to see, and keep up to date with any future events we do have as well. And we can send the Discord to anyone in chat who is interested in joining, who has not already, who is interested in competing or witnessing the exciting brilliance. I believe the Discord has been linked in, but we've got a very exciting show match in case you have just joined. We've got a 2v2 Wingman Brawl hosted by Showdown Esports. Obviously, we will be giving away prizes as well. There is prizes on the line, but it is currently 2 games to 0 for the best of 5. Obviously, Team Wu-Tang and Team Krill in this 2v2. In case you are an improving CS2 player or someone who loves to watch a bit of very close CS2 matches, then you come to the right place, because we can't wait to get into this next game. Team Krill has to win 3 games now. They have to get the reverse sweep, whereas Team Wu-Tang does need to just win 1 more game, and they've got the clean sweep for today. It's been some very close matches, but only one team can win. We're about to get to this next game. We can't wait for it. Get up, get loud, because we cannot wait for this. We can already hear those weapons being run. But here we go. A little bit of warm-up here, and we go into our first round of game 3 of 5, potentially. A bit of a just slow starting phase here as they get ready to show off their skills, off their shooting. Let's see what they can do with all this. Alright, and 1 minute 13 left here. Let's see what they can do. And straight in there for Krill and Galaxus. That's what you want to see. But it's something that we see a lot in this sort of series. They always get a few at the start, and then they end up sort of just dropping off at the end. It's like AJ and Wu-Tang have that momentum covered on them. They know sort of what to do in that later round. It's like Krill and Galaxy lose that steam. It is sad to see, but who knows? They could find their way now, because they got another round on their hands, and they've already won this first one. And a very close one here, very back and forward, getting those perfect angles. Wu-Tang always taken out there. A few smokes here, a few grenades thrown, but no eliminations at this time required. But Wu-Tang is taken out there, and AJ now will be shivering his timbers as he does go down 2 now. It's not going to be good for them, but they are 2 games up. They can get away with it for now, but probably will be hoping to just get this clean 3-0 sweep, so they have to keep worrying about getting any more of those rounds or games they have to get. Saying that, 1 minute 20 here. Getting a few shots here and there. And we do keep on. Gets a few shots there. He does get the shot. And Wu-Tang finds his way back. But the thing now for Krill and Galaxy, can they hold this? Or will they end up sort of falling short once again? We hope to see them do well, but we don't wish on anything bad on both teams. But it would be nice to see a much closer match here in the favour of Krill and Galaxy. A few shots here and already Krill taken down. It's not looking good for Galaxy here. Will he get a headshot on there? And he's taken down both players a bit, but no. They're too strong here and 2-2 straight back at it. It's almost like they were never up. And bomb planted, and they do need to defuse that bomb. Let's see what they can do with it. Just sort of moving out here, just trying to get in those right positions, bluffing them once again. And as it stands, Krill and Galaxy will need this round, but it's not looking hopeful again for them. That being said, both of the terrorists are low on health. It's Wu-Tang and Galaxy. Can they do it? A few smokes here. He looks awkward. And he's taken. And now Galaxy caught him lacking. And ultimately seals the deal. And let's see what they can do in these next coming rounds. The 3-2 as it is. It always seems in like the first sort of 4 rounds or so that Krill and Galaxy seem to be able to get those rounds. But let's see if they can really push it higher. Even if they don't win this round regardless. Let's see how far they can push it. Obviously 3-3 here. But not too much to worry right now. They're not really losing, but also not winning. So still need to obviously keep that composure going. Not letting that fatigue, not letting that stress potentially set in. Finding whatever you can to prolong that focus, that determination, that thrill to win. It's what they do require at this time. And as it stands, roughly 1 minute, 10 seconds left now. And already taken out on Krill and Galaxy with a 4th round here. But can they push it further than this? I think 4 or 5 is the most that they've got in each game so far. So if they can really push it to that 6, they are really fighting and showing that they are doing the best they can possibly do. But they ideally need this round at least. And shot down. It is 1v1 again here, Galaxy. He's proven to be weak against Wu-Tang normally, but can he do the impossible and make a comeback here? Wu-Tang's down, but can he kick him while he's down? He's got a shot there. He seems a bit overwhelmed, Galaxy. Wu-Tang's in there. Wu-Tang's coming on the aggressive, and he gets absolutely touched down there, and Wu-Tang just overwhelms Galaxy way too much there, and it is all tied up once again here. But come on, Galaxy. Come on, Krill. They do need to get just a couple rounds here at least if they do want to stand a chance at making this a properly close game. If they don't want to keep falling in their own demise of their mistakes in those previous games that we did had. A few shots fired in chat as well. But full 4 as it is. A few smoke bombs being thrown about. Shots there, but no, it is down. Oh, a few knives here and there. And it's not often you see a knife kill, but obviously got him when he was low. And now Krill taking one back and really dominating, really showing that he wants to get those wins. He probably needs to get at least 1 or 2 more if he wants to stand that chance at, even if he doesn't win, really just proving to be doing the best he can be doing. 5-4, they are in the lead, but we know these players, and they're not always the best at holding these leads. 5-4 right now. It's going to be a 1v1 again. Galaxy, probably known to be one of the weaker ones in this sort of 1v1, but let's see what he can do. And it's going to be straight in there, and it does prove to be AJ finding it back to tied level. Just a couple more rounds here at least for Krill and Galaxy, and they will be in the chance of getting a game back here. Let's see what they can do with it. 5-5 as it is very suspenseful, this series that we do have. And wow, it's already one back here, and it looks like it's always around the sort of 5 mark that Krill and Galaxy seem to sort of start to lose that momentum. Let's see exactly why. Let's really sort of pick this apart and analyze the situation. We do continue here. 2 grenades thrown there. Can he get him? Is the question. He lost a bit of health there. Straight down. And now Krill on his own. Obviously, Galaxy just almost disappearing in an instant there. Shot there, and no. Again, they're starting to lose that grip, and let's hope they don't slip to the point of no return. It's now or never for Krill and Galaxy. And pushing 12 rounds here, and could be one of their last chances if they're not careful. 7-5 as it is, though. Obviously was 5-4 up at one point. A few shots here. It does seem that Krill put himself a bit too much out there. Wasn't really being too aware of what the opponents are capable of. And Galaxy left in the 1v2. It's really not looking good. And in this 1v2, it is might just prove to be too much momentum here for both those players. Galaxy fighting on his own. He's got a bit of Wu-Tang, but can he get a bit of AJ as well? And no, he can't. Absolute slam down there, and that will be match point. And it is their last chance now for Krill and Galaxy. Can they do it? Get up in the chat. Get up, get loud. This is for Krill. This is for Galaxy's life right now. It's not looking too good for them. But this is literally last chance. And once again, AJ doing the routine. He's currently on track to be winning if he does continue this momentum. A lot of shots fired there from the anti-terrorists. Maybe using a fair bit of their ammo. But it's not looking good at all here. Stacked up on ammo for these anti-terrorists and Cash. The terrorists, though, at this time looking very weak, but they got one player down. Can they get the second player? It's Krill versus Mr. Wu-Tang, and finally Krill finds one back, but still a match point again there. Double match point as it stands. And this game really going almost to the wire here. But there is Wu-Tang and AJ looking like the stronger duo, despite just going down on that round. But Krill and Galaxy, if they manage to pull this off, this could be the start of something very big. Gets a shot there, a bit of hesitation from the anti-terrorists, and not a good start for them. But we know what Wu-Tang's like. If he plays a really good round, he could take down both these players. And Krill already taken down. And that's Galaxy. Galaxy has to get this. No, he can't. And Wu-Tang and Anton, or AJ as you should say, just too strong. Takes a sweep, and in the last couple of days, we've only seen sweeps, and continuing to show this sweep momentum in the Showdown esports matches. So anyone who does watch these Showdown matches, you can probably predict what's going to happen a lot of the time. But who knows? It could change up. We've still got a couple more of these sessions to go yet. So do stay tuned. But thank you everyone for watching for today. We'll have another stream very, very soon. Do stay tuned on the social medias of Showdown Esports 2 on the Instagram and, of course, on the Discord. We do give you updates there. But that being said, have a good day and have a good bit of CS2.